Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to day 19 of 31 progressive rock stocking stuffers for the holidays from 1971. This is the series we're running every single day throughout December. Finishing up the year, looking back 50 years to the glorious year of 1971 for progressive rock. It's all about prog this month before we move on into looking at 1972. A very cool year in music that we're going to start in 2022 with the new year. We're going to be looking at my favorite albums overall across all genres next month in January to celebrate 50 years, 50th anniversary to those great albums from 1972. But here, it's all about prog rock this month as we finish up December. Today, on day 19, this is one of my absolute favorites from this year. It's from one of my favorite prog bands of all time. I generally, when I talk about this band, then I talk about my top like 1, 2, or 3 favorite albums from them. This is right towards the top. If it's not my number 1, it's either my number 2 or number 3, depending on the day you ask me. Released November 12th, 1971, produced by John Anthony for the Charisma label. Of course, I'm talking about the great Nursery Crime from Genesis with that wonderful Paul Whitehead album cover. We've seen Paul Whitehead's artwork on Vandegraaff Generator from a few days back, right? So this, of course, is the legendary lineup of Peter Gabriel on vocals and flute, little oboe, little percussion, right? Tambourine, Tony Banks, Hammond organ, mellotron piano, electric piano, 12-string guitars, backing vocals, Michael Rutherford on bass pedals, 12-string guitars, backing vocals, and Phil Collins, drums, backing vocals, couple lead vocals, and of course, new to the band at the time, Steve Hackett on electric and 12-string electric and acoustic, electric guitars and 12-string acoustic guitars. This Trespass, the album before it, the last album with Anthony Phillips, was really where the sound of Genesis really started to come to fruition. But it wasn't until this album that I think it all really clicked. It took Hackett coming into the band for this band to all of a sudden, really show what the world of Genesis was going to be all about. Some fantastic, legendary tracks here. Long-form compositions. The Musical Box. What a killer song at just over 10 minutes long. So much drama. Love Tony Banks' keyboard sounds throughout this album and all throughout this entire period. I mean, you just got the organ and the mellotron just doing this just haunting stuff, haunting sounds and soundscapes, and then Hackett's like snaking, really weird sounding lead guitar work on this. And of course Gabriel, right? Gabriel's the guy who's making it all happen with the great vocals, but yet very different vocal style, not like a typical singer, right? I mean, Gabriel always came from more of a theatrical side to it. The Rickenbacker bass from Rutherford, the bass pedals, and of course Phil Collins' amazing dexterity on the drum kit. You've got For Apps and Friends, which is much more a shorter track, very lush song, okay, with music by the new guy, Mr. Hackett. You've got The Return of the Giant Hogweed. We must destroy them. Just an amazing, whimsical type song. But I love the build of it as the song goes. It's just amazing. Cool lyrics by Gabriel, right? Music by the whole band. That's side 1 of the original album. Then you got Seven Stones. All right, wonderful little song to start off side 2. All right, it's kind of pastoral. A lot of the music of early Genesis you can kind of describe as pastoral. You got Harold the Barrel, another real quirky, very British sounding song. Because there's this quirky British humorous nature to a lot of the early Genesis catalog, and I think it really comes out on Harold the Barrel. Excellent song. Then you got the lovely Harlequin, all right, short little piece, very nice, written by Mr. Rutherford. And then, of course, the absolutely amazing mini epic that finishes the album, The Fountain of Salmacis, which is just so dramatic and so much power in it. And man, the mellotron and just the Banks' keyboard work. Got some great lead guitar from Hackett in this. The Fountain of Salmacis is one of my favorite Genesis songs of all time. It's definitely a top 10 song for me. So I absolutely love this album. Chuck Alvarez, if you're watching, I wish you loved this album too. Chuck has gone on record saying he does not like this album mainly because he hates the production of the album. And, you know, it is kind of it's not the most vibrant production you'll ever hear. And I think subsequent Genesis albums would sound better and better. But I don't care because I think it fits the early nature of, you know, when this album came out. And it's just, this is just kind of a very mysterious but endearing album for me. And I just absolutely love it. So Nursery Crime is my pick today, day 19. A classic from 1971. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Of course, we're here on YouTube all the damn time. Tell us what you love about Nursery Crime in the comments below, or what you don't love, right? This is classic era Genesis, the Gabriel years. That is my pick for today. Tune in tomorrow for day 20 as we continue to march on to the 31st of December. Looking back at my favorites from 1971 for progressive rock. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell. Also check out the link to our Ko-Fi page below if you want to make a channel donation. We got the link to our merch page for all sorts of cool Sea of Tranquility stuff, and take advantage of the sale that we're running between now and the end of the month, right? And place your order before the holidays so you get your stuff just in time to give them out to your friends and family or to yourself. We've also got the link to our webzine below as well, where you can check out over 23,000 album reviews from the last 20 years. So thanks for watching. I'm Pete Pardo. We'll see you real soon. Tomorrow, as a matter of fact, with another edition of 31 Progressive Rock Stocking Stuffers for the Holidays from 1971. Thanks, I'm Pete. See you real soon. Bye-bye.